Hey guys, Greg here. Let's move this camera in. Sorry. Hey guys, Greg here. Final Rundown channel. This is a thread response to Richard McCook, who asked 10 interesting questions for YouTube video makers in the vinyl community. Richard McCook with a beautiful Scottish accent. Love it. Not trying to make fun of it. And don't forget to subscribe to Richard's channel. Also, he's up to over 800 subscribers. Great for him. I actually printed out the questions this time, so I don't have to look at my phone every 5 seconds. And let's go through these questions. And some of them I think are really relevant and interesting for YouTube creators in general, not just vinyl community people. What is more important to you? Views and subs. View count and subscriber count. Well, in the early days, subscriber count is important because you need to grow from 0 to some number of subscribers. I'm fortunate enough to have over 2,000. But and YouTube really takes into account your viewership when it's feeding that algorithm, whether or not they're going to promote that. Something in my eye. Whether or not they're going to promote that video has a lot to do with not only hashtags and content, but also is it getting viewed and engaged. So the third one that's not on his list is engagement. Are you getting a lot of comments on your videos? And sometimes I'm disappointed by the low level of views and comments on my videos, and it just means I gotta make content that's more relevant. There may be other reasons, but okay, let's move on. Get through these 10 questions quickly. What's the optimum length of a video? And again, YouTube likes longer videos. 8 to 10 minutes is kind of a minimum for a serious video. Sometimes I'll make a short video that's almost like a joke or just a quick little thingy, but 8, 10, 12, 15 minutes. Once you get 20 minutes and beyond, it starts to get too long, and maybe you should consider cutting that into 2 videos. But the YouTube algorithm does pay attention to the length of your videos because viewership on YouTube as a revenue source depends on people staying engaged for a long time. If they're only spending a half hour a day watching videos, they're off watching cable TV. So YouTube wants people to glue their eyes to this screen all day long, like 2 people in my house do on a regular basis. Is it a chore making videos? Are you addicted to it? Do you still get nervous? Don't really get nervous. That's the beauty of, that's really one of the advantages, one of the benefits, one of the reasons why you should consider making YouTube videos. It helps with your public speaking abilities. I can just turn on the camera and go. It helps if I've preloaded my brain with coffee. That means I'll go faster and more coherently. That's why I like to make videos in the morning. And that's why if I don't take a shower till noon, then videos probably aren't going to get done that day. Is it a chore? For me, it is a chore because I'm disorganized. Before I make the video, I have to go pull a lot of records. My records are often a mess, stored in 3 or 4 different rooms in the house. So if I have to pull 20 records to make a video, to me, that's like, it would be easier to ask me to give a kidney. Well, maybe not, but. And is it a chore? Well, the other part of the chore is me getting all the equipment ready. Different cameras, tripods, lighting, microphones. Well, all this equipment is shared between me and my little video studio here, which is really a bedroom. And my son out in the front room, I make videos out there, and he does stuff for school, and he needs lighting and stuff for his music and his jazz band, and then stuff I might do in other rooms for Zoom calls. So a half hour before I make a video is like, does anyone know where the tripod is? Does anyone know where the camera charger is? Does anyone know where the camera battery is? Does anyone? And that goes on for about a half hour. So it's a chore to the extent that I'm not well organized. And when I get this new laptop, I hope things will be a lot easier. More to come on that. Number 4, how do you react to bad and negative comments? Well, I get some negative comments, usually not in the vinyl community, but when I do something that branches out to the larger music community, like I've talked about guitars, I've talked about stereo equipment reviews, and I've talked about individual personalities who might be controversial in the music world, and those seem to draw a lot more negative comments, and I like arguing with people. So kill them with kindness, or make a funny response. This video sucked, man. Well, why don't you send in a request for a refund and we'll process that in 4 to 6 weeks. You know, this is a free service. No one's making you watch it. But sometimes there are topics that are controversial and worthy of a discussion. And I welcome a discussion. But if you want to write me a 2-page long critique of why me or my opinions suck, I invite you to make your own video, really. It's a great platform. Get out there and make a video and let the world hear your inane opinions, no matter how wrong they are. Do you ever buy records just to show on your channel? Well, yes and no. I don't think I've ever picked up a record and said, I'm going to buy this record and then so I can show it on my channel. But the act of having a YouTube channel has sent me out to the stores, especially the thrift stores, way more often, and coming home with all these records saying, oh, this will be great to feature on my channel, because I like coming home with these big hauls of records. And I did make a New Year's resolution to hit the Goodwill less. I'm not saying I'm breaking it, but I'm flexing it a little bit. I do end up buying a lot of records that I see here on the YouTube community, vinyl community, and you got to be careful that you don't drain your wallet and fill up your house just because the influence of YouTube. Number 6, how would you like to improve your channel? Well, I'm working on getting a new laptop because the computer that we could edit videos on is so old it really doesn't edit very well. This little new iPhone really edits videos a lot better than my old Macintosh, but I can't keep filling up my iPhone with these massive files. So I'm in the process of getting a newer laptop, probably a new Mac, and I would expect the production quality to go up in terms of edits. And I also want to expand the channel. I do talk about non-vinyl stuff, even though it's music stuff. Like I say, guitars, stereo equipment. I've been contacted twice in the last 2 weeks by outside companies who I know nothing about. Would you like to review my product? And in one case I said, sure, send me one. And another, an inexpensive, $20 product. In another case, I said, I'm not really qualified to review something this technical, but if you'd like to come on my channel and do an interview and we can talk about it, because you're the expert, I don't know anything. So doing reviews of notable music people has been a big part of my channel of late, and I want to continue to do that. And I've met some amazing people, amazing musicians. I interviewed Tim Byrne, one of the top saxophone jazz guys in the country. I interviewed Zev Feldman, one of the top jazz producers in the country. And a lot of other people that I just know in the music world. So I'm going to continue to reach out to interesting people that I find interesting, even if they're not my friends, and cajole them into being interviewed. What about live streams? I do live streams. I think live streams is a great new medium. I use a software called StreamYard. And when I do interviews with people, I often just put them up as live rather than recording and then posting. Just do it live, makes things go quicker. But I do watch a lot of live streams, some of them in the vinyl community. Of course, we probably all know Rachel, the music ma'am. Her live streams are often interesting, and they're often chaotic. In a good way. Chaos is good. It is what it is. People get on there with different opinions, sometimes bizarre opinions, sometimes opinions that can get you kicked off of social media. It's all good. It makes the world more interesting, and if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. But one little tip about live streams that I'll mention is YouTube gives preference to live streams. So I've subscribed to over 500 people. Everyone in the vinyl community. If you make videos, I will subscribe to you. But if you go live, you get notified. You come to the top of the list in terms of what viewers are exposed to. So go live once in a while if you can. You can do it with just your phone. You don't need StreamYard. StreamYard is better for interviewing people, multiple people on screen at once, moving little screens around. Okay, a few more questions left. Let's get done with this video. No, it's not too long. I said 10 minutes is about right. What is your most viewed video? I have 4 or 5 videos that are probably over 10,000. I have a couple of videos that are over 20, 30,000 views. Yes. A speaker review of the Buchart S400s, I think, is approaching 40,000 views. That speaker was got a lot of notoriety, and a lot of people were making videos on it. A lot of people were searching out information on it. And I give credit to Mads Buchart in Denmark for using YouTube as a way to promote his product. Kind of a newcomer going up against the big shots, the JBLs and the whatevers. Just by getting your product into the hands of YouTubers, he got a lot of attention. So hardware reviews are always going to do really well, and I will continue to do them. I can go out and buy 20 jazz records and no one cares about them, but if I buy a piece of audio equipment, it'll get a bazillion views. The problem is you can't buy a pair of speakers every 2 days. Even if you could afford it, where would you put them? So that's one. The stuff I've done on spin clean, record cleaning, gotten a lot of views. I don't have the numbers in front of me. Some of these are 5,000, 10,000, some are 20,000. The thing I did about Gibson guitars got huge really fast because that was in the news. What's that guy's name? Mark Agnesi, who managed the Norm's Rare Guitars right down the street. I used to go there and see him. He helped build the Norm's Rare Guitar channel into a huge channel. You should definitely check it out. Great guitar players just stop in. I'm in Los Angeles, so on any given day, Tom Petty's in there playing the guitar. Joe Bonamassa, people like that. The late Tom Petty. So he took that notoriety and bumped himself up into a career job as president of marketing something with Gibson Guitar. And it caused a lot of controversy by putting out a video that was very negative. So I did a negative reaction video to that video. And because it was timely, it got a zillion views. And I play guitar, and that's part of my thing. My thing is guitars, records, stereos, turntables, synthesizers, noisemakers, 78s. So what are you talking about, Greg? Yeah, all that stuff is going to be part of my channel. Was I surprised? Yeah, I was surprised. Sometimes I'm surprised how poorly videos do. I did what I thought was a really nice sort of historical take on Miles Davis and the Birth of the Cool sessions. Did a lot of research, and it's not getting any views. What's the deal? I don't know. I'm always surprised one way or the other. Too many, too few views. The YouTube algorithm is a fickle lady. Have you ever made a video where you were not wearing trousers? Get ready for the big reveal, people. That's Dylan's record store, Noble Records. I am wearing trousers. Trousers is a very British word. We don't say trousers in America. We say pants or jeans. What's the question? Yes. The answer is yes. And here in Los Angeles, where it's 80 to 100 degrees year-round, I've a couple times taken my laptop and gotten into the pool and had the laptop on the side of the pool. So all you saw is my head and pool. To kind of give a poke to the people who are in colder climates, for example. So I did that on a live stream where I appeared on Rachel's channel. but I didn't make a video beginning to end with trousers. I was wearing what they call in British swim togs or swimming trunks, but not long pants. How long do you intend to make videos? Until you all cancel me, until the YouTube censors take down my channel for my extremist views. That's about it, guys. Richard, thank you for asking a question about the YouTube creation itself, not just records. And that's something that I would like to do more videos on. Discussion about what goes into being a YouTube creator. And a lot of you, I think, maybe need some pointers on some of the beginning stuff, like have a bunch of wires hanging in your video. That's a good idea. Make your background, well, this is the prettiest part of this bedroom. If I change the camera angle, it gets even uglier. Has to do with where the lighting is. Anyway, I'm blabbing on again. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Richard McCook. Subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to my channel. Hit notifications if you want to see more of my inane chit-chat. Keep those records spinning. Have a great weekend.